If God rested on the seventh day, why do you work? In the beginning, when all was perfect, God finished his creation in 6 days. Then, he did something not for himself, but for us. He rested, not because he was tired, not because he needed a break. He rested to set an example. He blessed the seventh day and sanctified it. He declared it holy. This was not a Jewish tradition. It was not a command from Moses. It was a divine act in a perfect world, before sin, before nations, before law codes. It was part of creation itself. The seventh day became a sign of the Creator's authority over time, over man, and over the earth. So here is the question. If God rested on the seventh day, why do you work? He created the world, set the stars in motion, gave life to man, and then he paused. But you, who cannot even add an hour to your life, think you can keep going. You say it doesn't matter. You say any day is holy. But God didn't bless any day. He blessed one. The seventh. The Sabbath was given as a gift, a holy appointment between God and mankind. When he wrote his law, he said, remember, not imagine, not substitute. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor. But the seventh is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. You say, that's Old Testament. But the Sabbath existed before the Old Testament was written. It was honored before there was a Jew. Adam kept it. Abraham respected it. Jesus never broke it. Even in death, Jesus rested in the tomb on the Sabbath, fulfilling it even in silence. So why have you forgotten what God commanded you to remember? The modern world runs on noise, profit, and distraction. The Sabbath calls you to pause, to rest, to reconnect with the one who made you. It is not bondage. It is liberty. It is not legalism. It is loyalty. It is not outdated. It is eternal. Jesus said the Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. It is a gift, not a curse. He is Lord of the Sabbath, not Lord of Sunday. No verse in the Bible ever says the Sabbath was transferred to the first day. That idea was introduced by man, legalized by emperors, and enforced by religious councils centuries after Christ. But God never changed his day, and he never gave man permission to change it either. You work, you shop, you build, you run, but God rested. Are you holier than God? Are you wiser than your Maker? If the King of the universe paused and called one day holy, who are you to ignore it? Isaiah says those who honor the Sabbath and call it a delight will be blessed. Revelation says the end-time saints are those who keep the commandments of God. That includes the Sabbath. Heaven itself will observe the Sabbath, where all flesh shall come to worship before the Lord from one Sabbath to another. The Sabbath is not Jewish, it is not obsolete, it is not irrelevant. It is God's holy day, established at creation, reaffirmed at Sinai, honored by Jesus, kept by the apostles, and restored in the final generation. You say you love God. Then honor his day. You say you follow Jesus, then walk as he walked. The world may ignore the Sabbath. Churches may replace it. Preachers may dismiss it. But the word of God stands forever. If God rested on the seventh day, why do you work?